Okay, we're live now. Welcome back, everyone. As we were discussing dad sandals, go.
So I bought new dad sandals, and I don't
Uh-huh.
think that they're that bad. If you guys want to take a look,
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna drop it right into the stream chat.
yeah, by all means, drop it into the stream chat, or they can join the Discord where they can get exclusive access to us during non-streaming hours.
I don't think I have. Ooh, do I have? Not, oh, let me save this.
All right, well, they can join the Discord, but they're not going to see your leg because you put it in our chat.
I'll repost it if we can get 5 likes.
Where? Where do you want likes?
We can get 6 upvotes. Retweet and then text
All
the
right.
code Pelgrane to
To who?
PRESS.
Who are they gonna text it to?
05. Text the code Pelgrane to Tune.
All right. If you notice here, I've created his new dad sandals as an actor. All right. So first of all, Max, who are you? Who are you playing? And give me one mean and who are you?
What?
Who are you playing? And give either a compliment or an insult about Seb's dad sandals.
My new outfit as a whole, you should just roast if you can. But I think it's actually pretty comfortable.
That's really what's important here in
Welcome
2021.
home, Max.
It's like earthy tones. It's perfect going into spring and summer.
Please stop.
Are you wearing them with socks?
No, why would I wear them with socks?
Well, then it's not dad.
Yeah, there
that
you
is
go.
true.
You gotta have like ankle socks. That counts as my contribution to this. By the way, I'm Max and I play Lucian.
All right. Pow.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Pow.
Hi, Pow.
Oh, he's doing it live.
No, I think that was recorded.
That's definitely recorded.
Anyway, I'm playing Leanne Morris, and I'm a commander, so I'm not going to make any comments about this because, frankly, I'm not sure I want to. I just don't want to
Wow.
acknowledge it exists.
Fair.
All right,
Wow.
Fair.
all right.
Fair.
Wow.
Fair.
Can we go ahead and apply, GM? Can we apply some damage to that token?
Wow.
Alan?
Oh, well, it's tireless, at least.
Yeah, I'm tireless. You know, with the comfort from these, because they have their own insole apparently.
Yes, I'm Ellen. I play Dame Kiri Jadespine, the Dwarven operatic bard and head of the Jadespine Dwarven clan. Let's see. My comment on these sandals is they look like there's kind of a knockoff hiking sandal thing going. It looks like something that my dad would attempt to mow the lawn with. And then my mother would like ward him off because they weren't technical. She's like, they're closed-toed, but that doesn't mean they're not sandals. And it'd be a debate. But I agree with the earthy tones going into spring and summer, though. I think you're onto something there.
Thank you. See, it's nice to have a modicum of support.
Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't wear them out. I'm just saying there would be a debate about whether or not they count as closed-toed shoes.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't wear them in areas where I need to wear. Like, you can't wear these into a hospital. I'm not going to pretend you can.
Rumham?
Hello. I'm Rumham. I play Kiryu Kazuma, the Dragon of Dojima, also known as
Dragon of Go.
Hello?
Wow.
You ruined my bit. You ruined my bit.
Can we just move to the world? Can we move
I
to the
play
story?
Kalia, and your whole outfit is trash, Seb. Trash.
Ooh, move from the sandals.
Seb,
We're in great form today.
Seb, I have a different question for you. But first of all, who are you? Who are you playing?
I'm I'm playing Ash, the sorcerer.
Now, I've prepared a table called Cats or Doctors. Now,
Have
Seb,
you?
No, Seb, as someone trained in, psychiatry, talking to you, as your therapist, I really think those, shoes are masking up some inner pain. Cat or doctor?
Cat that does indeed have a psychology degree, but is currently looking for office space in lower upper town.
Close.
In the lower,
Doctor, but
north
didn't
side of
actually
town.
get their doctorate.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't need one to be a psychiatrist. Tough luck.
You don't?
I'm not.
No, I think psychiatrist you do, psychologist you don't.
Well, then they're operating illegally. So, this is obviously the quote. Oh, we lost a viewer. I was about to say,
This is the cold open. Welcome, you guys.
Yeah, this is clearly the content people come from around the world to watch us do this. Play cats and doctors and talk about Seb's sandals.
I'm having fun.
That's
For what
that's
it's
the
worth.
important part. When we last left off, you guys just hit level 6. You took a break back at the Jade Spine Manor. You took care of business and set up some new research and such. I believe you're researching earth spears, correct, Ellen, Dame?
Sorry, was on mute. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Unless other people have different ideas, but I think that makes sense. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Lucian, you weren't there, but no, the Werebears and Matt and what's the last one's name? The were creatures, just all the were creatures would like to know if they should just continue generalized training, if there's anything in particular you want them to be focused on.
Oh, I had a request for them.
Sure.
If they could work on clearing out some additional mining space.
Lucian?
That sounds good. And then I would just say have the two brothers and Elijah, who are the newbie were people, train under the bears. Because they obviously have their stuff together. If they can just change their paw or whatever.
Sounds good. So I believe I know you guys are going to Shadowport, but I don't know what the plan was. Are you transiting, through the Undermarch and then over to find a boat off the tip of Bitterwood to Shadowport? Are you taking the same captain you've been going with back through the Fangs and out to Shadowport? You could try to cross Jedna's Folly, but it's a very rapidly moving thing, and few people go across the river there.
Would the dame even want to go back on that boat, considering how many days she's had to play
Not
a toddler?
Really, no.
Plus, we'd have to go through the lines again. So wouldn't the
I vote
best way to go
Undermarch.
Anvil?
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
Undermarch.
You have established a pretty good, relationship with the elven troops at Theris. They're scared of the dame being a toddler. I think we all are.
Oh, I did ask about buying a boat not too many sessions ago.
Correct.
Do we have a
Shadowport
general?
would be a great place to buy one.
Fuck.
Zapped.
You
Take
know,
your damage.
Seb, no matter what you do, unless you do something about that being the front lines, that is still going to be a constraining factor, regardless of whose boat you're on.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I just don't want to have to pay the guy again. And now that he's got like a crew again, and he's lost his life savings, he's gonna charge us.
Do any of us know anything about sailing?
No.
I could probably get us halfway there.
I can tell you where port and starboard side is. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Lucian, which one's right?
The right side,
Mhm.
starboard.
Good job.
Yeah.
You get a +2 in your next boating skill check.
No.
All right. See, we just keep that up. Just future boat trivia. I think the undermarch we're all pretty agreed on, right?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
don't think we stop over and visit Usador, even though we'll be in the neighborhood.
What? What about Chunt? Are you gonna
Oh,
visit
he
Chunt?
did give us. I mean, no, we're not visiting Chunt. I will take a live eel on the trip.
Just in case.
I mean, to ring him, let him know we're in the area.
So
It's kind of a
But that-
it's kind of a one-use thing, though.
But then
Or-
we'll have to visit him.
No, we won't.
have we been also transferring this prisoner this whole
Oh,
way?
right,
You
our
tell me
prisoner.
what you've been doing with this prisoner. So far as I know,
thought
he's at the
we-
manor.
Oh yeah, we did bring him all the way
And we
back.
definitely need him.
Do we?
He's knows where the connection is,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our
where the
in.
group is.
Yeah. Okay, and then I have my scroll of negate bad stuff for whenever if we do have to join any sort of.
You start research on it, yes. Like I said, you can either dedicate your own time to researching that, or you can send it off to Usador as your trusted NPC, or you can hire or train your own person to start researching magical things, like the Dame has for weapons and such. Also, roll your
How
4d10.
long could I? So if I ask Usador
Mhm.
to help me create one, could we stop by there and pick it up on our way to Shadowport? Since he literally teleports home and traveling back there to start work on it immediately is like no big deal for him.
It's probably ready on the way back, yeah.
On the way to Shadowport
On the
or
way
on the way back?
from Shadowport.
Okay. So we're
He's a busy
we're
guy.
definitely
He's researching a lot of
yeah.
stuff, like the Stone Thief Eye.
So I think we're not going to be able to use or do too much ritual cult stuff while we're in Shadowport. Then
You could always let him research it. Call him with the live eel guts while in Shadowport, and have him teleport to you with the final item.
True.
at Shadowport while we're at Shadowport,
Mhm.
presuming our stars align and we can
That's an
not
option.
You know-
kill.
What would be a great way to resolve the Stone Thief issue while also at the same time making our lives infinitely worse? If we just had it eat Shadowport and then let the Shadow Prince deal with it.
Oh yeah, did we not like send letters to like everyone about the like every single icon about the Great Ghoul and how the war is doing all this stuff and like have all the icons keep an eye out for it?
I think the Dame at least sent something to the Dwarf King.
That's what I know so far.
I assume that Leanne sent something to the Emperor about both the
How does one write the priestess or like the crusader or like the more
well, okay, like the-
omnipresent
Care of Nathaniel.
Normally with the priestess, you do a lot of praying, or you visit her in the cathedral. The crusader, there's usually more of a direct report structure, right?
There's a P.O. box somewhere.
He
that
doesn't tend
nobody's
to
checked.
He doesn't tend to take public correspondence.
Well, I mean, we already know that the crusader already knows what's going on, so I mean,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
that's very, we don't need to talk to him.
Orc-Lord doesn't tend to keep a mailbox.
Yeah, can the Orc Lord read?
Not
probably.
according, I think, to Dwarven lore.
I think he
Dwarves
knows
like
how to
to claim he
order
doesn't.
a extra large ale, and that's the important words. High Druid also doesn't tend to really keep a PO box, but you can talk to the elements and the trees.
it's like that magic mail thing that we used. Does
Yeah.
that cannot work for icons?
I mean, you're free to send the Queen of England a letter too, but
I send it's I haven't exactly established it yet, but I try very hard to like get in contact with the Archmage regularly because I want his help in getting rid of, sorcerer status. And so I'm sure he's got like a collection of like fan letters, right? And like
Yeah, the Archmage is one of
hoping
those people that's like, man, one of these days I'm gonna get to inbox 0. But he's
All
like,
of those fan letters are from Birdie, by the way.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
then
if Usador knows, wouldn't the Emperor and the Archmage and all these people
I
know?
mean, look, there's a lot of bureaucracy for the Emperor, especially.
I'm just saying, I don't want to run into a situation where we have to convince people that this is a problem.
look,
oh,
would you
Look, Max-
trust anything Usador told you?
We
You
have.
frequently
Based our
don't.
entire lives.
No, we also frequently do. It's kind of a 50-50 toss-up.
Our entire campaign has been because of it.
frankly speaking, like between media that I've consumed recently, as well as real world events, the chances that people in power would not take a catastrophic global event seriously, um, I've just agreed that there's a non-zero chance we're going to have to like present a lot of evidence, and even then we may not be taken seriously.
It will help that Kalia can literally just sort of channel Great Ghoul energy to at least prove that there is something that can
Exhibit
channel that.
A.
Yeah.
All right, they're in jail.
Right there.
I mean, are people in
Exhibit
this
A
world
through
so
Z.
unbelieving though? There's a threat around every single corner that would.
I think
ruin
that's the
entire
crux of
world.
the issue, though, right? Like, it's like there's so many threats, like the Orc Lord pressing in from the north, or the Frost Giants constantly trying to threaten the Empire, or
Or the
the
hell-
giant Leviathans and creatures and Gaijins that come over the seawall, that and or the abyss, being plugged by the body of the great golden worm with hordes of world-eating
Oh.
demons on the other side. There's so many cataclysmic events, like a couple steps away from being unleashed, that they
Like-
kind of have their hands full, right?
We've talked about this before. Like, our best bet, I think, is still to, like, especially with regards to the Stone Thief, to basically stick on, no, this is a threat that we have the knowledge and we're going to have the technology to be able to, like, end it. Like, it's not going to come back later. This isn't going to be, a recurring plot line in your
Right.
reign or whatever. It's dead. And I think
Right.
that's going to be, like, the main thing to focus on. And then also, as a side note, it will, like, getting rid of that as a tool will also greatly weaken the Great Ghoul.
So we have talked about like bad people using the Stone Thief. Are we bad people?
We're not trying to use it, we're trying to get rid of it.
Power.
Well,
Well, at least that's what I assumed we were doing.
I mean, out of the people, in like, immediate positions to control the Stone Thief, we're not low on that tier list. Like
Yeah.
we're kind of in the running for this thing if we really want it to be.
You have one of the eyes.
But, like, what do we do with it? What would we even want to accomplish?
I
with-
mean,
like,
all
us-
we
Have it
have to
eat
do
hellholes.
I know.
is guide it towards the planar gate to the realm of death, where the Lich King is, gather.
Yeah.
Not the Lich King, the Great Ghoul is gathering their power.
All right, hear me out though. What if we used it to make a really big basement for the manor?
All right, all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, like, there's some, like, I don't think that's worth what a political target that would make us. Like, immediately we'd just have to fight, like, all of these other things. Immediately the Dwarf King would be trying to, leverage his ties with the Dame to use it against the elves.
Not if
Like-
we can make it a one-way thing, right? Just send it out there and then close whatever it uses to come across.
Oh, you mean you just want to toss it into a different dimension?
Right. It's kind of just like,
But then,
you
like,
put
why
a
wouldn't we
mint
just...
in a bottle of seltzer water and you just kind of throw the seltzer bottle
I
far
mean,
away and just let that handle itself.
Yeah, but like like all of that soda and stuff still comes down. Like we don't want it to come back.
Yeah, far away. Because it's
No.
propelled far away from the force of.
Why would we want to just give it to some poor saps years in the future?
Yeah, no, like the point is that we can like stop it now. It will not eat any more buildings. It will not eat any more people. Just no, stop.
There is a sect that follows the Great Golden Worm who want nothing more than to use use the Stone Thief to aid the Great Golden Worm and give it a couple of days reprieve in its perpetual battle against demons, such that the Great Golden Worm may regain his corporeal form and bring peace back to the world.
How come the Crusader doesn't help out the Great Golden Worm?
Because he hates demons and loves the dark gods. The Golden Worm's kind of
Yeah, they both kill demons.
They both kill demons. I'm sure there's like a middle ground there. When you're divine, right? You probably have more in common with the dark gods than you do like us regular peons.
I mean,
Class solidarity
very
exists.
True, but also, I think a lot of bridges have been burned with the Crusader. Just like in general, not necessarily by Kalia, all of them, but I think the Crusader has
I think a lot by Kalia,
bridges.
actually. When I think of burning bridges, I think of Kalia.
It's
in
just,
general.
It's just I'm not sure how helpful the Crusader is going to be in this whole fiasco. I think at the moment he is very self-interested, self-preservation.
At least the concept is there that we could at the very least make a profit if we controlled the Stone Thief.
I'm with Dame. Just kill it. Especially if we were just going to control it to kill it anyway.
Yeah.
Either we
All
kill
right.
it, or we go throw it off into the abyss to have it kill a bunch of demons and get killed by the demons.
In which case the demons, because we know when it gets injured, it like throws up a bunch of stuff it's eaten. In which case the demons then have access to all of that stuff.
You know what
we'll
do?
Loot its corpse.
Yeah, we'll bring it up above ground. We'll kill it, turn it into a museum, get a huge tax break. Like, it's fine.
Yeah. And we'll use the resume boost from being the ones to kill it to, go on and, fund our rich and fabulous lifestyles.
Yeah. We could even turn it into a non-profit, and have a little gift shop where we could donate the proceeds to, people.
War orphans.
Man, I'm so glad we had this huge time lapse.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. We do have to get there first. So our first step to getting there
we're
already
there.
Yeah, is to go to the forge and then take the undermarch to Anvil and then buy carriages across.
You actually can connect midway through the undermarch.
Oh, midway.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll head to Anvil and then from Anvil to Moscow to Glitterhagen, and a boat out to Shadowport to avoid the Bitterwood.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And we're there?
And we're there.
No, I just wanted to move the token. You guys are having lots of good conversations on the way there.
Okay.
This is sort of like this is like
break.
This is like the heady daydreaming of adventurers before when they're in between assassinations.
I would like to note, due to old ancient laws, the Wizard King still has a P.O. box in the Empire.
What?
Does the Lich King ever check it?
No, he's certainly not allowed to, but they still have to maintain a P.O. box titled to the Wizard King.
Why?
I'm sure.
What happens if that's not there?
I'm sure Leanne could explain the old legal laws about it.
So.
Oh. I can actually make up a real reason.
Go ahead.
It's for lawsuits, isn't it?
No, but it's one of the very common things of kings, like medieval period, was that you could bring grievances to them. Like their whole point was that you could bring grievances to them. And so that would require that there was a way in which you could actually raise your grievance with the Wizard King. And considering the size of the Dragon Empire, it would only make sense that it involves a male option. And since the Wizard King isn't technically like gone, because the Lich King is still here now instead, like, they do still have to maintain the mailbox so that you could raise grievances.
I would like to note that these lines did not exist in my time on this map. So there was approximately like 10 times as many wizards killing each other. There was no room for like a real empire. The land hadn't been united yet. So I don't know that grievances were at the top of the ladder.
That's fair. I mean, it could be a retroactive thing too, because again, because the Wizard King's not technically gone.
I think it was a surrender. Yeah, I think it's sort of like an image thing, like when Steakums joined Twitter.
Can I get icon relationships out of all of you, by the way?
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just kind of trying to see if I could hold on to my 2 6s, but alas.
Ooh, oh my gosh, there's a tracker on the sheet.
There is
Alas.
no tracker on the sheet.
I'll just have my 2 6s again. Imagine after rolling 6s all the time.
It's doing it again. I can't open my character sheet.
What? Refresh.
So weird.
Oh, thank you guys for the fields. I see this now.
We got some priestess, we got some diablos, we got some lich king, we got some emperor, we got some archmage. I like it.
Inventory is already so much better.
And your money's back.
And our money's back. This
and
is slick.
we have dark mode.
This is slick.
Yeah, you can turn on dark mode.
Where's the dark mode?
Go to
For us, visually challenged people.
go to the gears and go to
it's
night
so
mode.
dark.
Oh, I still don't have access to the gears.
No. The gears on your button right next to your inventory button.
Oh, okay. Configure settings.
Oh wait, hello. Shoot.
I see you fixed the huge white space problem.
Yeah.
Is there the dark? Where's the dark mode?
Okay, Ash, open up your sheet where it says
Yeah.
details, powers, inventory, gear. Click gear. There's a bunch of check boxes at the very bottom. It says night mode.
Yep, you are sure right. Oh, that's perfect.
It is a beautiful sheet. Okay, so now that we're half hour in the session, this was, this is actually fine. Like, I was hoping for a chill session. I'm having a good time. We vibing. Let's talk about Shadowport. Shadowport is so Glitterhagen's already the city of commerce, in the Empire, and probably like if you want a ship, Glitterhagen is a place to buy it. Now, if you want a stolen ship, Shadowport definitely like the place to get it. It's well suited to be a smuggler's haven and a pirate's resort. It's rumored to be the frequent home of the Prince of Shadows. It is a refuge for Thieves Guild types when Glitterhagen gets too hot. There's lots to do in Shadowport. Plenty of people to do jobs for. Plenty of people who are looking to plan their next big heists. There's a lot of rich people who like to evade taxes and such doing there. It does have an imperial governor that tends to look the other way. For its less than law-abiding populace and let them, hang out in their own areas. So depending on the area, it's just a very posh, imperial sector. And then you go to another street, and it's, a Thieves Guild. Thieves Guilds can actually pay a tax to be legally registered. They have valid, they can register what targets that they are allowed to steal. Like, the calling cards, like they can indicate, yep, I am going to steal this, and it becomes legal.
What?
Because you warned them, right? And therefore you can put out, you can, they have a chance to prep their safety and security and things like that.
So there's a whole sort of like legal market for thieves' tools, and security equipment in Shadowport then?
Oh, absolutely. As you walk down the main streets, you can see people, crying out wares and such about the latest, a lock that can't be picked right next to
I
the lock
I
pick that
do.
can pick any lock.
I no. Well, I don't know about the lock. Is there a lockpick that can pick any lock?
I mean, they're willing to sell you one.
Oh, sure, right. Like this lockpick can pick any lock, right? Wink, wink,
Mhm.
nudge, nudge. I want to buy like a my first lock picking kit. If they have something with like a book
Yeah,
with
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like
They give you a little
like a sleeve.
they give you a practice lock to work on, and it's a bunch of nice illustrations showing you how to lockpick.
Okay, and then I also want to buy the unpickable lock.
Oh, that's a lot pricier, sir.
How
That's
much
like
is
a
that?
whole platinum. It's meant to safeguard your stuff.
Oh, is it? I don't even have a chest, but I want that.
Yeah, you could put it around your horse tie and make sure your horse doesn't, disappear. You could lock up your cloak, keep it around your neck. You know, when you rent one of the nearby inns, you'll want to put it on your door to make sure no one sneaks in the middle of the night. Really, you ought to take 3, and I'll give you the third one free.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, mister. Time's running out. Come on. I ain't got a day.
No.
That
It's
free
fine,
one's
it's fine, it's fine.
disappearing.
It's fine. I don't even have a chest. It's okay. I don't know why I even asked. I'm sorry.
There are no less than a dozen vendors selling either what they claim to be the actual full bow of the Windthorn, the bow that was stolen that's propped the entire Dwarven Elven War. Some people are claiming, no, this is just a splinter of what's left of it. Some people say this is the bowstring of it. They all have incredible certificates of authenticity and such, saying this is a real item.
I love it.
I remember this.
Yeah,
Okay.
typical Shadowport.
I look interested in every single one of them, and my wisdom, you guys, is a -1.
Oh. Okay.
Sir, you seem like a fine adventurer indeed. Think how powerful you could be with the actual Windthorn.
Oh, you guys, you'd have to keep this under wraps if I bought this.
Ash,
I could.
you don't
yeah.
even use a bow.
Oh, but you could learn, friend. It said that
Yeah, I
Windthorn
could learn.
imbues
Do you have-
with the spirit of a dwarven ancestor to teach you how to shoot.
Does it
Why
come
don't
with
you
a
learn
booklet?
how to
Does
shoot?
it?
No.
Does
The
it-
dwarven
Man.
spirit imbues you with the power.
Can
yeah,
I put
I'm
it
a
on
dwarf
layaway?
and I don't want me in charge of any sort of bow. No, dwarven spirit not gonna help.
Lucian
Learn
can
how to
teach me,
shoot.
right? Lucian, you could teach me.
Yeah, have Lucian teach you and then we can come back.
Some
No,
can't
if I buy I want to learn how to shoot with the bow, right? Lucian, you got to learn with the tool that you're
Lucian's
gonna use,
got
right?
like 8.
Yeah,
Just use
and I
his.
want to
It's
learn
free.
how to shoot lightning out of my ass, but some things aren't meant to be.
And then, sir, you clearly have have a wonderful eye for capes. This is a cape. This is the actual cape of the thief that stole the bow.
What? What? That's
it a
gotta
nice
be
cape?
that's gotta be magic.
Look,
Leon,
this could go for hundreds and thousands of platinum, but today only 50 platinum.
Leon, can you
50.
fix
That's
him
a
something?
steal.
He's the
Is
one
it
who
at least a
gave me.
nice cloak?
Yeah, you would say the cloak. It's a reasonably upscale cloak. It looks like someone stitched in some silver thread to make it sparkle and such.
Okay.
It's
Why would a
certainly
thief
much
want
too.
their cloak to sparkle?
It's certainly much too bright for someone to actually be sneaking around it.
Sometimes it's not about being stealthy, it's about sending a message.
You got like a laxative or something we can give him, Leon?
I'm thinking. Speaking of sending a message, this is the actual calling card he used.
You guys,
All 3 items yours for the low price of 100 platinum.
I have 7.
Mm.
I don't spend my money on obvious scams.
What?
I don't
It's
have
not a
any
skin.
money.
It has a certificate right here. Look.
Do you know how many certificates we've passed? I've seen these dime a dozen. Or excuse me, copper a dozen.
Speaking of which, before I ask you what you're wearing, Pow, because you'll note that we've talked last session about how a popular thing in Shadowport is people like to wear knockoffs of other clothing from other ages and such. Ash actually, might feel a bit more at home with people wearing, replicas of like old second age gear
Loincloth.
and such. Some of recent fashion that's picked up after the trialees of the legislators are people walking around dressed up in imitation clothing of legislator outfits.
Yeah. Do you remember that trashed up set of armor that Leanne had in the first Stone Thief venture that she traded out for?
Yeah.
She cleaned it up a bit and is using that. She just found it in a cave somewhere.
Oh.
Hey, it's a genuine deal.
Pow, Leanne, tell us some of the things that are wrong with these knockoff legislator armors and gear.
Well, the first and most obvious thing is that their icons, while accurate, are always in the wrong locations. No one ever seems to actually remember where it goes. Their sizing is wrong. Their outfits very rarely are actually properly form-fitting for them. Every piece of legislator armor is custom made, of course. And most importantly, none of them have the style for it. It just doesn't look right on them.
Yeah, an important
What?
aspect is those are, custom tailored for the person. And
Yeah,
these are
every
clearly, mass produced.
Every legislator has their own set of armor that they get made for them. It's part
That's
of
a
their
nice perk.
yeah, it's their initiation bonus for actually getting through the ridiculous bullshit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we expect to find tools of trickery and deceit beyond thieves' tools?
Almost certainly.
I'm looking for vials of like grease and smoke bombs, and perhaps even like a vial of poison.
I'd like to clarify. You guys are doing all this while walking around a chained up captive, right?
Yeah, is that out of the ordinary here? Do we have to
No,
hide it as much?
no,
Yeah,
not.
how weird is that?
It's
But
really not.
He can't touch land though, so someone has to hold
He
him
can
on
until
their
he's
shoulder.
cursed.
Yeah, he hasn't been cursed yet. It's just, you
Okay.
really promised him he could live his life on that ship, and that ship's gone now, and he's feeling
Right.
awful,
Wait,
well,
no, I thought we talked. Wait. We
Yeah, the
had this
promise
worked
was
out.
that
What
he was going to
happened?
be a pirate living.
We brought him back for some reason because somebody thought he had information, but we like forgot to interview him before we
I-
left the boat, and so
I'm
he
not
just
even
came with
sure
us to the manor.
anyone said that like we needed to bring him along for info.
We definitely didn't.
I
Wait,
think-
so
I
wait,
thi- I
why
think
did
the
we
GM
then? Like,
brought
I
him
don't
here.
remember. I don't remember bringing him. I thought we
Well-
left him on the boat.
Maybe one of the viewers can tell us after checking out our videos on Pelgrane Press's YouTube channel.
On Pelgate
Nice.
Pass.
I thought he
Pelgrane
knew where these
Press.
people were.
He apparently does, but like
I thought he told
I'm sure
us.
I'm sure I could like track them if I just honed in on the magical signature of the book. You
Look,
guys might have to give me a while.
since there was some confusion, it's certainly not too late to retcon and say you interviewed him ahead of time and left him on that captain's boat. Up to you. Make the
Yeah.
decision now,
Why-
though.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, if we know everything that he knew, then I'm fine.
Sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Our
Okay,
viewers
so-
are saying now we have to do research.
a vial of poison, smoke bomb, and then grease.
Yeah, if
Or
you don't write
caltrop,
that down,
depending.
I've already forgotten it.
No, the price.
Oh,
I'm looking for a price on it
oh.
because you know what? I'm also gonna buy some caltrops.
Okay.
Alright, parlor magician.
Yeah, you'll Okay.
You're buying these on the main road?
I'm buying these in public under daylight, like with the party there. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that same place that sold you the lockpicking starter kit had a nice little like thieves tools box that they bundled in with it. We'll say 5 gold total.
Oh, absolutely. And does it have like a picture of like a small like a thief on the front just giving a thumbs up?
It has the picture of you see this little heart that signifies the the Prince of Shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has that engraved on the front. It's a very
What
low
a- what-
quality wood, but it is a wooden
What-
box.
What ages is it for? Is it for like 12 plus?
8 plus.
8 plus. Okay. I still show everyone.
We're very proud of you.
All of the
I'm like
items
poking
inside are definitely low quality.
Well, they'll get the job done because I'm only looking to use them once or twice each, so just to really, play up being in the city. This is kind of like a touristy thing for me.
While shopping around, someone bumps into Leanne, and then apologizes and walks away. Leanne feels the telltale sign of a note having been reverse pickpocketed into her pocket.
Yeah, typical.
It's a nicely drawn map, pointing the way right from the main street to an inn called the Dark Jester.
Do you think they were just advertising the inn, or is there actual business afoot?
It is signed
I
from
like-
an old friend.
Well,
I like that idea of advertising.
all right. Any of you have any friends that would know about this?
Johnny.
I mean, it was put in
Wouldn't
your
say that.
pocket.
I mean, we're friends, aren't we?
Did
Debatable.
you put it in his pocket?
Ash, did you pay a thief to put a?
No. No, I'm just asking because I don't know anything about it. I thought you might.
Yes, we're
Whatever.
friends, Ash, but that's not what we were asking.
Let's go check out this tavern.
Well, if nothing else, we can get a drink.
I mean, so if we know what we're looking for and what we're doing, can GM tell us what that is?
What is? What?
What are we looking for?
The group that we're looking for and where they
So-
are?
We are here with some loose hopes of finding the second eye by infiltrating the Thieves Guild.
Do you know of a particular thieves guild that assassin was affiliated with in the past who was looking for the second eye of the stone thief? Well, second as in you guys have the first, but they're looking for a
Right.
eye of the stone thief and have a lead on it. They are looking
Oh.
to steal it as a great heist, but he described you some of their members and their motivations and things like that. But you're going you can't just
He didn't give us a place.
well, it's been a while since he's worked for them. And
Do we have any starting point?
you have a note in Leanne's pocket.
Okay.
So this is not a bad place to be because this means a couple of things. As I was talking about earlier, controlling the thief, we're there, right? Like, how many eyes does a great ghoul have? 0. Right?
What?
At the worst case scenario, we're gonna be tied with somebody else in the running for controlling the thief. But if this goes well,
Unless we're
You know what
stealing
I-
from ourselves. Their
Well,
lead
then
could
we
be
know
us.
that.
right, then we just kill them.
Okay.
That's probably the best defense, is being the people who steal it from yourself.
I mean, if we really wanted to steal our own eye, we could just ask Usador.
Yeah. That's the easiest heist ever.
I think our eye is locked behind an unbreakable lock, right?
Did I get? Oh, I could just buy an eel here. They have a fish market, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we could just call Usador and tell him
Well,
get a
we
fish.
don't need to do that yet, do we? First, we're
No,
gonna
no,
go
but
to
if we
this bar,
do,
and we're gonna
we can
get a
just get the
drink.
eel. Right.
Because Ash is making the dame thirsty by watching all of this bad business decisions happening.
Let's go
Alright.
get a bowl. Let's go get a bowl of fish stew and some hearty human ale.
Just
Especially after having to pretend to be a toddler and not being able to drink anything.
can we just go to the tavern already?
Yeah, please.
Ew. Watered down elven ale. I don't pity you.
I'm pretty sure Lucian slipped baby dame some drinks.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, she got
trashy wine.
a little bit of poetry wine.
What about at that other bar
Oh, did you give?
where
no,
we
no,
started
I
a
think
giant
milk.
fight?
I think she ended up with milk there.
I'm pretty sure I brought you something else.
He brought you
Did
some
you?
wine. I don't know if you drank it.
Okay. Well,
Also,
anyway,
we
here we
started
are.
a fight. Excuse me. I was being the good parent here.
Where is the actual bar part?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm reloading real quick.
Oh, that looks more promising.
Yeah, so you guys come upon the Dark Jester Tavern. Along the way, you've heard a few rumors, including that the dwarves of Stonedale are visiting relatives in the city, are drinking the local taverns dry. That there was the Flowhag Street Flower Shop was the only one left unperturbed by a gang that went on a rampage, and that the Days Dasher is back in port with yet another captain. Some say there's a curse on the ship that makes captains gamble their ship away. You walk into the tavern and it is boisterous and full of people. You see a familiar man sitting at a table who gives you a small wave from where he was sitting alone.
Johnny H. Wimbledon.
Oh my god, it's you.
Yeah, not everybody in
Johnny!
the party met Johnny.
You blow up any bridges lately?
Whoa, what?
It was something we did together.
More burned a few.
Who's
Pretty sure
married
you
lights?
explosives.
Lightsbane.
Well, aren't you familiar?
Can we tell Adventure Sense what level Johnny is?
He's the same level as you guys.
Oh wow.
Johnny's ready to tussle. All right. Lucian, Dame, you two. I've heard you're looking for the stone thief eye.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky that I'm in that group, then. But if you want to meet them, you're gonna have to prove yourself.
I
What do you
assume mean
mean?
stealing.
Haven't you seen us take down like a bunch of stuff already?
Word means little in this place. You
Are we
should
proving to
understand that
you or
already.
somebody else?
Oh, I trust in you, but the rest don't.
Yeah, I get it. He just wears a robe, but he can actually do some pretty weird stuff.
I didn't mean it like that, but all right.
Oh, I've missed Johnny.
Anyway, I took it upon myself to meet you here. They want you to talk to an associate of ours named Samuel Darrell. He'll give you some things that you need to do. I can give you information, but they don't want me helping you directly. And frankly, I'm curious to see just how much you've improved since last time I've seen you.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, was when we defended the Dame's mine from
The mine.
a pack of orcs.
The mine,
Orcs
yeah. Gosh, that
and
was
the
a long time
briar.
ago. Did you ever work out that deal with the Briar Elves?
Deal?
Well, not
deal
deal,
is they
but
want
they-
me dead.
Okay, so no, not resolved then. Okay.
You think I stay in Shadow Court just for the fine
Drinks?
company? There's no trees here. They can't get me right now.
That is such a paranoid prepper sentence.
Yeah. Just stays away from all trees.
There's a single tree that a little sapling that sprouts in his yard. He just stares at it, eye twitching.
He never lets his back to a tree. Sorry, I know it's a serious rivalry you guys got.
Yeah.
We don't mean to poke fun.
My entire family.
Well, it's good seeing you. Let me get you around. What's your drink?
I don't care.
All right.
So, who's the new faces in this crowd?
What are you doing? The new faces?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, you met Kalia. You've met Leanne, haven't you?
I
don't
didn't
remember.
exactly speak with her much, and she doesn't seem very wanting to speak either.
Well, this is Leanne.
We have our occupational differences. Leanne Morans, legislator. Ex-legislator, if you ask around here about. Johnny, rogue, thief, expert, break-in artist, and breaker.
We used to work together briefly. And over at the bar there in the robes is Ash. He's a sorcerer that we met. Very, very, very good. Well, not tight spaces, but desperate spaces.
Sounds like he could be useful for what we need
I
done.
don't know how much longer he's going to be useful for. It looks like he's about to... Yep. There. We'll probably see him in an hour. Maybe 30 minutes.
So
Yeah.
he's
I
one of
had,
those.
Kelly and Dame ales, and then I give Johnny the I don't know what it's called. Figure 8 cherry something.
Cordial.
The figure 8 cherry cordial comes in a glass that's kind of like 3 balls connected. It has a really tall and swirly curly straw, and it's topped with oodles of pineapple and berries.
Do you get to keep the glass when you're done drinking it?
You have to pay extra.
Ah, that's how I get you, man.
I pat him on the shoulder. Still remember what you like.
You're
Yeah.
lucky I'm here for business.
Yeah, we definitely...
No Star Wars prequel quotes.
We're definitely glad to see you again, Johnny. A lot has happened, that we're not gonna recap.
Well, what they say is that you've already obtained one of the eyes.
Yeah, we've obtained quite a lot.
Wait. I actually kind of want to know how you know. Dame, I
Yeah,
think we have
that's-
a leak.
I mean, we weren't super quiet about it, but yeah, how does that been filtering through?
I keep in contact with the people you hire to work on your place. They like to talk about what you've been doing. The latest feast that you had when you got back from the first stone thief. Plenty of drunk mouths talking.
That makes
And that-
sense.
Gave me my info.
What's the general feeling on that?
People are impressed. They're watching. And above all else, they want it.
So we're
Good
a
thing we
target.
got 2 centaurs guarding it. And Gertrude.
Yeah, and Gertrude.
Couldn't forget. Just in case they, if the arrows didn't do it, they could get, bore themselves to death.
I've also heard that you all made quite a disturbance on the war line.
I think Roz is the
Yeah.
one making the
Yeah,
disturbance.
we were with him.
Hmm.
He's sort of resolving a real estate deal.
You know, when I heard that the Dwarf King signed off on sending a giant lizard to the war line, I was really hoping that was a fake leak.
Nope.
I see you never skipped a beat in your travel, then.
Well, I mean, the lizard was with us for a while, and then, like, he had, like, this weird home planet drama, and, now he's, off killing elves to get some land, I think.
It's part of his land deal.
I've heard a lot of the wood elves have been getting slaughtered by him.
I'm really
sounds-
curious what you've heard about Kalia, Johnny.
Oh,
I'm not curious.
What's
No,
word on the
I
street?
think it's good to know because you're
Yeah.
you're not super involved with the Crusader.
No hints,
not at
Dave.
all. But anyone who's been keeping tabs on the priestess's goings has heard of some priest, some cleric, whatever. Burned a lot of bridges.
Well, I mean, I'm glad they don't know my name, right? I'm just some cleric, right?
Oh, anyone who asks the Crusader men know your name.
Well, I mean, I was a pretty big fish among the Crusader men. I mean, it's kind of hard not to know who I am, right?
So we're just huge targets. What you're saying? Massive targets.
The only
From everyone.
bright side is how close you are to, which name is it again?
Usador.
Usador.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He normally goes by Usador for you, huh?
The blue one. I believe he was blue balls when we were working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Long-winded
talk
pain in our
around
butts.
Yeah.
most talk around my group is speaks of him as Fayang Yalok.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
That's a lot harder to pronounce than blue balls.
It's a lot more elven.
You haven't touched your drink, Johnny.
I
Hey,
prefer
well,
Azure Shacks, or whatever that other one he was going by.
Yeah, no, that was Azure Sax at first, and then he offended the dame, and so she started calling him blue balls.
So, any other questions before I send you off to meet Samuel?
Yeah, you doing anything? You want to join our group here?
I literally have. I opened this whole conversation saying I am working with them to get this eye.
We are working together, but
Yeah,
you can't help us
well-
on this particular initiation, right?
I can pull a few strings, but I can't get my knives dirty.
We understand. We'd appreciate any help you can give us. We're not above
Alright.
asking for help.
Are they just gonna make us drink a bunch and then blindfold us and then make us fight in a pit? Because that's what they did for the Crusaders. And I mean, I can do it again, but you get really sick after.
No.
Oh, thank God, that's not what they're gonna make us do. Whew! That was a nasty brawl.
The instructions are as simple as order a golden ale from the barkeep.
Now, if
Josh,
there's
you
one
gotta
other
check
thing I
that out.
should say, it's that maybe before you go off to do any tasks, you should pull your associate out from the back rooms.
I think we should wait till he comes out.
Yeah, I think
I
he
don't-
can handle himself.
I don't want to walk in on anything. I don't want to see what are under those robes.
It.
Kalia's gonna slam down her drink and then walk up to the bartender.
Dame's gonna kind of call out, be like, Kalia, and then just flash like 2 fingers, like another one for her too.
We should roll 3.
3, 4. What was it again? Golden dragons?
Golden ales.
4 golden ales, please.
You give him the wink that you were instructed to along with this.
Yes.
He gives a deep bow and he's like, sure. It's gonna be in the back. Please come with me.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, just Kalia? Yeah, I guess just Kalia. The rest of us are just waiting for her to come back.
He pulls the handle of one of the kegs and it swings open into a hidden door.
I see. Oh, okay. Cool.
Thought you ordered 4.
Yeah. I ordered a couple. Can I, do I just go in by myself or?
He's pointedly not looking at you and has left this door. The door's open.
You should go.
Okay.
So I start staring.
I motion to the rest of them.
The dame's just gonna kind of walk in, and she's like, as she's walking in, she's going like, "Why do I have to come get my? Oh, I'm stuck in the door." There we go.
Door stuff.
Johnny, good to see you again.
She's just gonna kind of walk in like, "Why do I have to come get my own?"
Yeah, it's an aged ale, so aged that the
Can we stop the
barrel-
talk already?
Oh, fine.
I hope no one minds that I bring a dog into the kitchen.
I genuinely wanted a beer.
Well,
Yeah, I actually pour myself one.
Yeah. I mean,
Back there.
there's nothing
Yeah, I
stopping
guess
you.
we might
from
as
just
well. Like, yeah,
going
let's
to one of
take
the
a beer
kegs.
with us.
I cheers, Dave.
Solution of the day, we're now just walking around carrying a beer.
And we totally ditched Ash.
his fault.
Yeah, Johnny might be able to push him in the right way.
No.
Oh. You're kidding me.
Oh, thank God he has his clothes on still. Oh,
What?
I know, save you the sight from seeing all the rug burn underneath.
Hell yeah, did you really think you would actually be able to?
I mean, I don't know anything about these Arcanines. I don't know what they got going on down there. I don't want to know.
I'm just saying, you think he actually could, convince someone to do that?
I don't know. He's got that, tall, dark, and mysterious thing going on.
I think
He
his
does
voice
not
kills
look like
all of
he's
that.
I mean, he's clearly not looking for a long-term commitment, and some people
Yeah.
are into that. Just
Yeah.
boom.
I get up. I get up from my seat. I stretch a little bit. I put my glass down on the table. I start walking over. Okay, hello. I see you guys finally talked your way in.
We were
Come on
catching up with an old friend. Unless Samuel's in that group.
Yeah, do we have instructions about what Samuel looks like?
Yeah, he's a red tiefling. He's sitting over there. He perks up at the sound of his name. Ash was actually just, the owner of the tavern, Revka Maris, who is another tiefling. Sits back and is playing her bone flute. She had just waved across the back secret bar at Samuel to say Ash was headed his way. A seller.
Who has this bone flute?
This lady. She's the owner. Samuel gestures to the seller he was at, who bows and takes his paperwork and walks away.
Okay. So since Revka told me specifically to approach Samuel and pointed him out, as the group sort of hustles around the table like a bunch of thugs, my God, can you people spread out a little bit?
Ellie and Leanne just like to be next to each other. Jeez, call them out.
I'm gonna pull in a chair from one of the other tables, and I'm going to say, Sam, I presume.
Kalia is definitely too big for the chair. That's why she's standing. Duh.
Does Kalia use her shield as a stool often?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you know, like a phone stand that has a little kick out on it, so you can like watch YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she installed one of those on her shield, so she can just kind of lean against it.
Of course, yes. Samuel is a rakish tiefling. He is dressed in fashionable clothing, kind of the height of the 11th age dwarven wear, but adapted for a tiefling's body. Dave, tell us what 11th age dwarven wear was like.
11th age. Okay, we're in the 13th age. It probably wasn't that much different technologically speaking. We've talked about how like we're kind of. I don't remember the 11th age specifically, but
11th age was the age of the long winter.
okay. So it's probably it might be a little bit less refined, a little bit less pure of metal than what we have today, but it's still like pretty much the same thing. And it's going to use different motifs in terms of like how it's carved and stuff.
Okay. There's a couple of things off about it, but it's hard to tell. You know, that's certainly not one you can dedicate to memory. But the fur's just like, you know, from a different creature than they would have made it back then. You know, it's more of a southern creature than what dwarves would have used. Anyway, he introduces himself and he's like, Johnny, you know, said that he indicated I might be having some additional people I'd be meeting. Although this one, he gestures at Ash, has already become fast friends with the owner, it seems. He looks at Ash considering as him as a tool to make ends meet.
I tell him straight away, like the moment I see in his eyes that he's like thinking of ways to get Ash involved in like crimes, Ash says, I can teleport through shadows.
Oh, like Johnny then. Excellent.
I think I vaguely recall him saying he doesn't teleport.
They always say that. It doesn't matter. Unseen, excellent for things. Now, if you're much like your friend, or whatever the association is, there is an upcoming event I would like some help on. A loudmouth and rich noble called Morgan Naval has, I would say, unwisely bragged about his security around his latest acquisition, the Winter Seal. It's an obsidian statue of an owl, and he's gesturing with his hands something about the size of a foot tall. And it's encrusted with beautiful sapphires set in silver. It's said to have been owned by the Wizard King himself and may contain untapped arcane power. I would like you to acquire this statue for me.
What do we know about the security?
Oh, the legwork is most of the fun, much like the journey is a mean to the end, yes? Prove to me
of
you can
course.
make this happen. Now, I will, give you the name of someone. I know you're new to the area. I suggest you visit Lars Redfist over in Valegate. He is, kind of straddles in between the lawful side and unlawful side of the area. He knows everyone and can get you connections. I'd also leverage your good friend, Johnny. He is quite capable of thievery and info. But of course, it would be cheating to use him for this task. I know he could do it himself with his teleporting through shadows. If this one can do it too, it should be an easy task, truly.
Not happy about it, but I guess we can do that.
Excellent. Good.
All right.
Just to clarify, this will be enough to get us in with what we want?
It would be good on the way, yes. Maybe not the final task, but we'll see. You finish this task, I gave you the next task, alright?
Whoa,
How
we
many
don't have all
tasks are
day.
we talking?
We're not working for free.
Look, I promise you fair compensation for this task, but do believe that the group you want to connect to, very elite. One does not simply walk off the street and join them.
Figures.
Are you part of them?
Samuel, just a average drinker in the area.
A broker.
Very rarely do job
Ooh.
handlers actively
Wink.
get themselves involved.
Can you at least point us to where this noble's house is?
Absolutely. I could sell you a map for the low cost of 1 gold.
We're doing a job for you.
You're
If you
doing
wanna
a
make sure
job
that-
for your own sake. I am simply here giving info. Look, if you want information, I as a broker need information back or compensation. If you have interesting info,
Well, what are you
Samuel's all
interested in?
yours. What aren't I interested in? If you have info
So-
on, something rare, something on, that's unguarded, would be interested.
So you might be interested in, say, Stone Thief Vomit.
Stone thief
Leftover-
vomit.
Leftover treasures from
Any-
an old world.
Now, treasures left over in vomit. That is interesting indeed. This
you
would
know-
be satisfactory.
Well then, the Stone Thief ate something that disagreed with it. Near an island. Can I describe-ish where the island was?
Yeah, you can produce a rough sketch map.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Like, very rough. Like, she's not being that precise about it. She's the dame. She doesn't navigate anyway. She's just kind of like, in here, there's an island where the Stone Thief vomited some of its latest spoils. We saw it vomit itself. We can't, and did
Must
not
have been a wonderful sight.
Wonderful, yeah, that's a word. We didn't have the opportunity to fully explore what all it coughed up.
There are some
But-
who revere this thief almost as if like a patron deity in these areas. But more just to associate it with, something that's befallen the thievery of the prince.
Well, who wouldn't want to follow in the prince's footsteps?
Surely
And
not
steal
a
from
single
the
soul on this island. This
There
is
you are.
satisfactory info. I will not only give you the map, I will, write a letter of introduction.
Excellent.
A fair price, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. A letter of introduction to whom exactly?
To one
Just so that we're
Lars
clear.
Redfist.
When do you need this by? How long do we have?
You have until other thieves steal it first, of course. I do not believe it will be left unstolen for long.
Okay.
Alright.
Typical.
Are we good then?
Are the drinks more expensive in here? Or
They
out
are.
there?
They are more expensive, but
Even.
they're also much rarer and finer.
I think if you're asking for the price of drinks, maybe you should just get the water.
Ooh, burn.
We're
I'm
leaving.
literally the poorest guy here.
Alright, so we're good? We feel equipped to go talk to Lars?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. So nice to meet you.
The insides of the tavern rumble and as if a loud thunderclap had just occurred a floor above. There are only light clouds in the sky, certainly no storm. And you hear the owner shouting, "Someone shut her up!"
What is that? What is that? What do you have up there?
We have a great and powerful beast. We have, in an old
Did
nest.
Kalia just go up some stairs?
It was
Nice
on
tea.
accident.
Wait, Dame,
I didn't set up
What?
that stairs. I'm sorry.
I have another mug.
Go out
Oh,
the main
cool.
stairs.
It was an
We're in the-
accident. I just accidentally walked into those stairs. I did not do it on purpose. These
I
stairs?
warned you about stairs, bro.
No, this is the dock.
Where are they?
These
Out.
these stairs?
These stairs. I mean, those stairs
Why
go up
isn't-
too.
Okay, so then these stairs, right?
Wait, so you guys are just
I ended up on
looking
top of the
into a
table.
rumbling from upstairs?
Yeah, they said they have a great beast. I want to see what it is.
Callie
Is-
went up
is-
there, so
Isn't that where we're supposed to be going?
Half of you went up to the other side of drinking area, and the other half went up to the outdoor area. I can just show
Oh
you.
my god.
What? Oh, okay. What?
There is a giant steel cage inscribed with various magic containing runes. There's a small dog with a hat on it, just sitting around. Where's my?
Oh my god.
I'll be shadow portals.
I knew I would see this dog in a cage one day.
You see the
Hi,
dog's
guys.
shadow detach from it and fly around the cage, bouncing against the sides, rebounding back into the dog after a short moment, as the magic prevents it from leaving.
Hey guys, you got any sausages?
Hey, Patches!
Ah, it speaks as well.
I
You know the
miss
badger.
you, Patches!
Oh my god, Kalia!
I smell a little different now, but I still have the pocket sausages.
Sausages!
Those are so rotten.
I don't think he'll care. I kept them just
Why
for
did you
Patches.
keep that was so long ago. You've just kept rotting sausages in your pocket?
That was
Well,
like
you know,
years.
it's different pocket sausages now, but I still have pocket sausages.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
So,
George went away, and now I don't
What?
have any sausages at all.
Oh no.
How'd you end up in this cage?
Do I know?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's because George isn't here. That's why.
Yeah, George isn't here. It's clearly his fault. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in this cage, and it's kind of weird. He's gonna like sit down and like scratch behind his like scratch his ear, and she's like, I can't, I do a lot of magic, right? Because I can do spells, but it doesn't like go all the way.
Maybe that's for the best. Patches. Can I like take a look at maybe there's like inscriptions on the cage?
So
or-
many. This thing looks like it could contain just incredibly high-level demons and such.
Yeah. Would there be anything like like a signature, like, oh, this mage draws this sigil this way, and
It looks like no less than 20 people participated in the bindings of this cage.
yeah,
Oh
seems
my
about right. Yeah, sounds about right. Is the cage is it this like a giant nest, or
It's
like,
sitting in a
this-
giant nest that looks like it was once a giant bird's nest. There's also a bird that took a shipwreck and turned it into a nest.
okay.
Judging by the giant claw that the bar that downstairs was made out of, that bird's likely no longer around.
Yeah. If I put my hand on the cage, maybe with like a healing spell on it or something, what happens?
It would rebound with an incredible amount of force.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
What if I take one of my steel rods that I've sharpened and just start scratching at the sigils?
As you touch it, the end of your steel rod just kind of melts away.
Okay. I'm gonna stop before that gets too far. I say, whatever you did, you deserve to be in there. Put a lot
I
of work
just,
to
like-
keep you there.
Immediately droops.
I mean, while
You're a
he
bad
has
dog.
he
Very
has
bad
a
dog.
point, I'm sure we can get you out of there, Patches.
Why would
Really?
Yes. We can. We just need to find out who put you in here.
we? Okay.
And why.
So I have access to rituals
Mm-hmm.
with my book, and I know counter magic as a daily spell.
Yep.
I know it twice actually.
Yes.
So if you guys give me adequate cover, I could, in theory, break this, I think.
Your rituals take hours to cast now, remember?
Yes, exactly. So you
If I help him, could I speed it up because I have access to ritual casting?
You could participate to make it more likely. Just as a note, this is an epic tier challenge.
Oh my gosh.
They
You
really
know-
did not want patches out.
I'm just saying.
That doesn't
but-
even show up on my little saves difficulty marker thing. That's not even there.
Well, no. So like, oh yeah, you're right. Because you can do a hard for your current champion. It would have to we'd have to actually no. That's for saves. Checks you roll your background and ability.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you're looking at just like a DC 30 check.
Jesus.
So, hear me out. Firstly, I need to get my camera pulled back into the second floor. I can't click there myself.
No, I can't
To
even.
the
I
second
can't even
floor?
hit that.
Oh,
I'm in the tavern. I can't go back to the second floor.
how about now?
There we go.
Door
Second.
stuck. Door stuck.
I wanted to bring up, maybe the Diabolist can aid me with my icon relationship involving this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know how demons have all these tricks and schemes? Well, you know one thing that cultists learn that most people who handle demons don't?
What's
They
that?
learn exactly every single loophole you can use in a binding ritual and exactly how to shore those weaknesses up. After all, you don't want to summon a demon just for it to find a loophole and murder your entire family.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
sounds horrible. Definitely nothing that Leanne has experience with.
That's
I
how
want
you
a
get
demon
vigilantes.
later. Come on. But, as you might know from that, all you need to really do is just take a nice look at those inscribings. And once you see that gap in their logic, that one piece of madness they were missing from their mind, you take that little grasp of sanity that they put in and you convert it. With that insanity, the whole thing can just crumble apart.
That was eloquently put, but I really didn't mean for you guys to let patches out.
Well, I just
Oh.
blew
No
my entire
plan survives
just-
contact with the player.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Give us
Jim?
the fucking dog.
I just blew,
You don't want the dog.
all of my
I'm just
world
like,
building. All right.
You did. So with Kalia's help and Leanne's thing, it is a DC 30, and it's only gonna take D6 minutes as a ritual.
Okay, DC 30. The best I can do with rolling is a plus 14 if it's just sort of like brute forcing.
But I also help. I add to that, correct?
No,
the
it's
DC
all
30
Oh,
is
that's-
already after you're helping him cast it fast, and Leanne reduced the DC from 35.
Oh my god.
Leanne, really, you couldn't have done more? Maybe like
Well, and also
28.
like not only just like is it reduced DC, but like I was gonna let you reduce it down to like maybe an hour, and Leanne got it down to the minutes.
I know.
You know what? Can I use an icon relationship?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, all I'm
We're
Absolutely.
really
saying
Yeah.
just blowing everything for this dog.
is these wizards were
Well, I mean,
already-
we're just gonna roll more at the start of the next session, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to use the Lich King. We're just gonna get evil with this.
yeah, this
I
feels
think
about right for patches.
I think in the middle of all of this, I'm looking for the Archmage's magic to sort of help boost this, like a ley line or something. Even without the mantle, a little piracy never hurt anybody, and we are in Shadowport. But then like the Lich King just sort of like pops up in the planar field and is just like, surprise bitch, and it's like
You can't-
another. No.
You can't say that word.
Oh, well then just ban me later.
Ban me later.
So what do I roll?
What would you be saying? Someone
The
repeat it for
DC
me?
is still 30. Is it lowered? Can I roll twice and take the higher?
No.
How does this work?
Let's see. I will say you can roll twice. Yeah, and take the higher.
Okay. So here we
Alright,
go.
so what if I use my Emperor 6?
Oh boy, this is bad. 23 was as close as I got.
Ah,
Okay.
that you already had it in it. I see.
Yeah.
What if you used your Emperor 6, huh? Can you explain to me how your Emperor Icon relationship will let him reroll a third time?
Can
Yes. You know, the one thing the Emperor...
I also
Wait.
have icon relationship
This
with
dog
the
is
Diabolist.
coming out one way or another.
So I can amplify Leanne's Diabolist thing just for being here. The Diabolist is like, oh yeah, Callie is there. Give her the crazy dog. That'll be funny to watch.
These are 6s, right?
Mine's a 5. Well, I have a 6 with the Priestess.
Nope, no, I like your... Nope, go ahead. Okay, continue, pal.
Kalia has a reputation with the icons. Like, they talk about her during Skype calls.
Alright. So, with the Emperor, the Empire,
Once you Skype.
one of the biggest things that you learn, especially when you're in a higher up position, is how you can just really yell at someone really loudly until they actually listen and do their job properly. That is the entire backbone of how generals win wars.
Their superior lung capacity.
All right, roll your just the same roll as before because it's 2 additional rolls.
2 additional
Can
rolls.
Patches run in a circle and do a spell as well to contribute?
No, because you're within an anti-magic zone essentially.
No, here's my thing. I'm not expecting it to work. I'm just he is also going to do a spell.
Both
It's
of
not
those
contributing.
rolls,
And thus,
both of
by
those
yelling,
rolls are not only successful, but they equal the same thing.
and thus
I
the
got a
power of
33 and a
yelling-
33. with the
yelling
power
and
of teamwork.
Rituals.
All right, so an immense amount of energy and sound crackle off of the. Also, roll a d6. I forgot how many minutes this is gonna take.
Go on, ritual man. Tell us.
Where's
how many
Lucian?
minutes.
I don't
He's
even know.
He's at the bar with Johnny.
Lucian!
He's at the bar. He never went up.
Yeah, he's with Johnny.
He's still drinking with Johnny.
As Johnny and Lucian
Oh.
are drinking, they hear an incredible amount of crackling and energy and popping and metal bending as Ash and Kalia and Leanne all channel this ritual together. People, you can hear the sound of footsteps already after the first minute. People are shouting and screaming. Dame, at this point, people have come out of the tavern. It is minute 2. They still have a minute left on the ritual. What are you doing to distract these people?
Hey guys, we're just doing a little maintenance. Sorry about the noise. We'll be done in about 60 seconds. No, we're not letting it out. No.
They're rushing at you with weapons
Why?
drawn. More patrons are rushing out.
Oh, this is gonna ruin my chances with the cute. No, you guys.
Nah, it's too late. You committed.
Dame, you can do 1 skill check to distract them, dissuade them, interrupt them. You do have a lovely new spell.
Oh god, you want me to do the spell?
Can you put them to sleep before you kill them, please?
No, I can't. I can just hurt them. Or I could attempt a charisma check to be like, no, we're not letting them
Start
out.
singing. Just put on the most spectacular performance that they cannot look away from.
It's a performance piece, guys. Can I
It's
attempt?
a flash mob.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your charisma and tell me what performance piece you have.
That's obviously going to be with my opera singer background. As a performance piece, she's going to do. There's a very famous scene involving. It's the entrapment scene where they trap a powerful genie in the bottle, and that's like the big conclusion. And so she's gonna like start doing that very loudly.
Oh,
And
Let's
I'm
go.
hoping absolutely nail it.
All right. It probably helps that the high weirdness of patches and the magic are interacting, and one of your arms turns briefly into a tentacle as you're performing this piece, and they fall back on their butts, scared and alarmed and distracted. As the high weirdness and ritual interact and the ritual completes, the cage warps briefly. Inside the cage is a dog-shaped cage, and the cage is just fur and patches, face and hat on every tip and spear. Just 20 of them.
God.
Hi guys, sausages! And then everything warps and consolidates, and in a flash of fire and smoke, there's just nothing there.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
That feels about right. Yeah, this is fine.
You can see flying away on the wind.
TM is a coward. He won't give us the dog.
You can see flying away on the wind a single leaf, a little wizard hat on it.
Oh, Patches! We had so many friends for you back at the manor, though. You would have loved Hydra.
It floats into the water down below and then transmogrifies into a fish via high weirdness and is distracted by something shiny and swims away. Hat still on its head.
I'm going to disguise self as Lucian when I walk inside and out.
I'm pretty sure.
Where?
everyone-
They're looking right at you.
Are they all looking right at
They
me?
are right there,
I
sir.
want to. I use a smoke bomb.
You throw your child smoke bomb down at the ground. It lets out a small spluttering amount of smoke, covering no more than your ankles.
Are you kidding me?
what a buy.
Are you kidding me?
Swindle again.
You can see, in a moment of clarity, you see "not for actual thieving use" inscribed on text on the bomb.
Oh.
Educational
go-
only.
I have to go back to the market.
I guarantee you that person is not there anymore.
At this point, you have bar patrons and such gathered around, pointing their weapons and such at you. More are starting to storm out as well. And they all are demanding a single question. What have you done?
Don't worry, everyone. We simply banished the dog.
Yeah. We banished it. It's gone. It
Talia-
wasn't safe for you to leave it here. We got rid of it.
You know how you have a demon detecting tattoo on your hand?
Yeah.
That's now been your 5. Your complication is that's been momentarily, while in the Shadowport, rewritten to a Thieves brand.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, it's a very
like,
visible
it-
brand. Like she was caught thieving without a license.
Oh.
Wait, me?
Mhm.
Oh, you bitch! I mean,
You can't.
Oh my
All
god.
right, get me the purity ring. Get me the purity ring. Bring it out. We got 2 rolls. One against Ash, one against Kalia.
Wait a second. I
Lucian-
already took it at the beginning of this.
No, you have no damage here.
I have 99 health.
Take each of you.
Oh,
Oh, you baby.
I have less.
Oh my
what is
gosh.
it? Is it a D5?
It's 16. 16
2d10.
health.
16 for Ash, 10 for Kalia.
Oh, come on.
Ah, not 3.
But it said it was totally authentic. I already
8.
rolled yours.
Oh, did you? Damn it! I wanted the 8.
Little bolts of priestess white light come out and zap you for your naughty language.
Ugh.
You still have a bunch of bar patrons pointing their weapons at you, and they can see the Thieves brand on Kalia's hand.
I know this looks like a situation, but I do assure you that we were here to banish the dog.
Talia should take double damage because she's undead, technically.
I'm not undead.
No, stop throwing her under the
Trying to
table.
be
We're
alive.
already screwed enough as it is.
Dead.
If she
I'm not
loses the
undead.
shield,
My
she'll
magic
die.
is just undead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce the people in front of you. One of them is Draven Darkus, a sorcerer that is silvery skin of a dark elf.
Darkest spawn?
Oh,
Dark
good.
spawn.
Named enemies.
Van
Or like
Darzes is a lowly cut purse and thief. And Jimmy the Needle is a counterfeiter of coins and forger of documents and likes playing cards.
Do any of them have glowing thieves brands?
Nope.
Damn it.
Wait a second. Who's this person coming in last?
Jimmy the Needle is a counterfeiter of documents.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Iron, steel, brass, match face. I kid you not, that's in the book, is a forge-born wizard.
Okay.
Crackling with power. They have already gathered power and are pointing it at you.
Wait, do they have 4 arms?
They have 4 arms.
I feel like they're riding my jock a little.
They existed before you. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, that's actually the same
also
art
have-
I've used previously.
I also have 4 arms,
Yeah, just
and I
please
also
just,
cast
just
cast
announce
magic.
that very loudly. I also have 4 arms. Like, that's
I
going
do,
to help.
I do, and I flex them. And something I want to note is that I technically cannot engage in combat, but I can use items. I can interact with items with them, right?
Yep.
I could hold a book in them.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Mostly, we're getting more in trouble.
How are you getting out of this? They are about to, like, unless you surrender, they are going to blast you with gathered power.
They have gathered power?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is crackling with power, having gathered it.
Oh, let's go. I'm ready.
Gosh.
No.
You're
no.
literally you are trying to do a high noon quick draw without bullets in your gun.
I have a wand at my hip and I'm about to draw it. My fingers are itching.
Oh.
Kali puts her hands up and puts her shield down. The how many of us? 4 of us. We were just trying to perform the banishment ritual, but I understand you'll need to take us in for questioning. I understand.
Wow, Kalia is the one, like, trying to cooperate with whatever law
Because I don't want to
showed
get
up.
zapped by Ash and Iron Steel Brass Smash Face.
Some of the
Imagine
town
that.
guards have now responded to the scene. They've come forward to arrest you.
4 of us, not just me. I am not the only one going to jail this time.
Arrest us?
It's okay, guys. I know what the clink is like. Just stick by me. No one's gonna steal your stuff.
Callie, Callie is saying this out loud as she is being handcuffed.
No.
Oh,
Come
we're
on,
so
buddy.
sad.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
I teleport out of here.
What?
Teleport out of here.
I teleport over the cliff edge into the water.
Just like the
Why
dog.
wouldn't you teleport downstairs to where Lucian is?
Because I can only
Oh,
teleport
you don't
a
wanna be
place I
where
can
Lucian
see.
is.
Oh.
Sam,
I can
I'd like
see-
to introduce you to a gather-powered lightning fork.
No!
I cast counter magic.
This is why I put my shield down and my hands up.
No! Oh no!
Yeah, officers, that one's not with us. I was joking.
Oh,
That is double damage.
that is double damage. I'm dead.
Ash's skeleton briefly lights up from the inside
Wait,
out in
what?
a comical manner, as if a cartoon, and he slumped to the ground unconscious.
Well, that's what you get.
Wait, you don't have over 100 HP?
Shut
He's
up,
a
Lucian.
sorcerer.
I
The man
just
has more
took
HP
16
than me.
damage because somebody purity ringed us.
Yikes.
The guards just like step back to make sure they aren't blasted and step forward and like everyone's pointing their weapons at the dame and Leanne.
I have no intention of causing any fighting here.
I just wanted to talk about it. But no. All right. Fine. Dame puts her hands up.
All right,
Or
they handcuff you guys and start walking you off to the local jail.
been a very
Do they leave me to die? At least.
No, they pour some basic salves over you and make sure you don't die. You'll face the
Kalia's
local
gonna give
courts.
Johnny a thumbs up as we are escorted out of the bar by multiple armed guards.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm present.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move them all downstairs.
You're
J-
that angry about us saving Patches, huh?
Should have just left the dog alone.
Johnny
Honestly,
and
out of
Lucian
all-
looks up as Ash is unconscious and scorched, walked down the stairs by some guards. That the ones that just ran upstairs moments ago. Kalia, the dame, and Leanne are handcuffed and being escorted out as well.
It's been a long time since I've been.
Wrongfully
I'm
convicted,
leaving.
Leanne. Wrongfully convicted.
No, we did. We definitely did everything we're about to be accused of.
It's
I
been a
cheers.
very long time since I've been on the receiving end of this.
You know, it's talk about ironic. Out of all the places we would get officially arrested and possibly charged, it's in frickin' Shadowport.
That's so in character for us as a party.
I see some things don't change, huh, Lucian?
Yep.
Uh,
Pull
It
up
was
what-
worth it. We can
How
all
about
agree it
one
was
more,
worth
Johnny?
was it?
it. Yep.
Like, I'm Patch's player, and I'm not sure if this was worth it.
But Patches was in a cage before. Now he could come back at any moment.
It is unfortunate
Is
that Ash.
that a benefit?
It is unfortunate that Ash is unconscious because Salmanthra has sidled up to Lucian now as her patron.
Oh,
I don't recommend you humor her.
Wait. Why?
You tell me. They just came through with a bag of cloak and robe. And now they're coming for you?
Wait, what?
This is Johnny talking, I assume.
Yes.
He's saying that they just carried out Ash unconscious, and now the person who was with the group that's carrying out Ash unconscious is saddling up to you, and that you're gonna be next.
No, I'm pretty sure it's for another reason.
I'm
I'll
telling
give her
you
a
that I'm telling you the town bicycle is squeaky and right next to you, alright?
Ooh. Ooh, she's the bicycle.
Oh!
Well, Johnny, how bumpy's the ride?
oh boy.
Sitting
You
next to Grizz is suddenly another dog with a wizard hat. Patches has managed to come back into where he perceived his friends are.
Oh my gosh. Grizz is gonna like lick Patches and is so excited.
Patches is totally on board with this, and for a good round of butt sniffing if Grizz is on board.
Oh, for sure. Lucian will order 3 more drinks and 2 dog treats.
What a good friend Lucian is. Who just sits there.
And
Lucian.
wait, this is the owner, right?
No, this is just the local bicycle.
Tiefling?
He is a
All
tiefling.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
A lot of tieflings.
the local token tiefling.
So,
Alright, well.
Lucian,
There were
Lucian-
several
Lucian's
tieflings on this map.
there were.
Lucian's getting adventurous.
Do you want to call a favor from me on helping with your associates?
Still not as adventurous as Queen Titania.
Yeah, that would be great, Johnny.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
see
ignore
what
that
I can do.
They're always getting their noses where they don't belong.
I want Johnny the Shadow walk out.
Johnny Shadow walks out of the conversation.
All right, Samanthria. Looks like it's just you and me. Tell me about yourself. I deserved that.
All right, so whoa, boy. So
Oh, we are so screwed.
next session, Ellen is playing Patches. Make sure you get Patches leveled up to level 6 suddenly.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Leanne is playing Johnny. Level him up to level 6. Max is playing Lucian. Seb, roll up a someone belonging to a Thieves Guild. And same with Rumham. I will help you with these as needed.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Am I playing
awesome!
Birdie?
Yes.
No, you're not playing Birdie.
Oh,
Johnny
play
will
somebody in
pull
the
some
Thieves Guild.
stringers, and we are executing a jailbreak next session.
oh man, I
Nice.
want to play Birdie.
Wait,
You
so
guys
wait,
are gonna
is the
owe
Shadowport
Lucian.
rule? Is the Shadowport rule if you escape from prison, then clearly you weren't guilty?
You have to leave a calling card. It's stealing.
You have to
Okay.
steal yourself out of prison.
Okay, but if you do that, then it's fine. Clearly you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Whatever
that's
you were arrested for.
Obviously. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna. So there's already an actual rogue, right, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god,
Okay.
what level is Patches?
I have an idea. Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh no, did
I'm
Patches...
glad I don't have to learn anyone new. Best decision that Lucian's ever made.
Oh, I don't know if Patches got moved to the Forge. I don't...
No,
Is his character sheet here?
Yeah, you just double click Patches.
We played in the
he doesn't-
Forge when we
he
had our
doesn't-
other characters.
He doesn't open for me. I don't
right.
have him.
I just made you owner.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
I don't have ownership over Johnny.
Yeah, sorry. They got archived.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna build a druid.
I'm gonna need to actually look over all the rogue stuff now.
And Raza's coming out of the corner with a metal chair!
Yes!
Is this gonna be like our Avengers?
No, this is the Suicide Squad.
Oh no.
We're also supposed to like actually do something.
Yeah,
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have to take a little bit of a detour.
Apparently so.
I can't believe that Diabolist 5 caused all this. All our 6s have no consequences tied to them.
I still have a 6 with Priestess. And a 5 with someone else.
A small
Wow.
correction. The benefit had no consequences. Your actions did. All right. Well, that was quite the session. Sam, what's something you liked? What's something or someone you want to see again? And what's your? How do you like Shadowport so far, bud?
I like it. I like it. I dislike getting conned out of 5 gold with this. You know, you get what you pay for.
all by
You get what you pay for. And I think it's sort of true to character, right? Like, Ash has some basic like grasp of knowledge, and he's fairly socially, liberated, so he can just fit into many situations, right, and just speak at great length with people he's just met. But boy, is he a mark. And he kind of got played by everybody this session, didn't he?
I think the person he was played by the most was himself for thinking that he could counterspell that spell.
No, it was actually the party, because if he had just followed Lucian's route of not listening to the rest of the party,
Mm-hmm.
he would
Maybe he
be.
would have got his crush.
Yeah, he would have been there. Also, if he was awake, he probably would have also made worse decisions in the privacy of an inn.
Yeah.
You just can't win in
Oh.
Shadowport. Shadowport's a rough.
Speaking of
A rough
which,
time.
Lucian, can you go ahead and roll me 2d20.
That's how much cold you
Why?
were.
I didn't pay anything.
Yeah, you didn't pay anything. Yeah, you wake up 26 gold poorer. Just your pouch is a little lighter.
Rough night, buddy.
Cheaper than that other city, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Rumham,
Why do we travel? That's the real question.
Ito, I would like to note you didn't go into any hole. You found your own trouble.
Man, look at the health bars
really
of
did.
everyone at this table.
No, we did go in the hole. It's just prison.
That's true. Rumham, what's something you liked? What's something or someone you want to see again? How you like in Shadowport?
I'm loving Shadowport so far, actually. I haven't been
that-
conned. I haven't been swindled. And I got to see Patches again. That's great so far.
You mean you get arrested in normal cities?
Yeah. I mean, this is just like, like when you go to a new place and you get like a bumper sticker. This is just like she's just gonna get arrested and go to a different jail now. She's gonna see what it's like in this jail compared to the last one.
I mean,
I was just gonna say that she should be happy that she's got company this time.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
Last
not the only
time I
one who
was in
gets through
last
it.
time I was in jail, I was in there all by myself, and I was hungry.
I'm pretty sure you have only been arrested like one other time.
Yeah.
No.
and it
Oh
sucks.
yeah. We've all been arrested before, though. Although it was like diplomatic immunity
yeah, there
arrest.
was
That was different. That was like, oh, we're arresting you for your protection. No, I got wrongfully accused of a crime and was
No,
put in jail.
you
No.
definitely bugged that
you
old
did them
man.
both times, Kalia.
Anyway,
And I guess
it'll
you
be
were
nice to
accused
have
of
company in jail this time. You need to have people backing you when you're in jail, or else the other prisoners will pick on you because they think you're weak. So nobody's gonna pick on Kalia now. I mean, not like there was anybody to pick on her last time she was in jail, but nobody's gonna pick on her now.
There were certainly a variety of NPCs that you interacted with as well. Any that you liked in particular, want to see again?
The bartender, that was the only one I interacted with.
All right. Also said, please use a quick rest and then optionally use any recoveries after that you wish to. Ellen,
Okay.
something you like,
Yeah.
something or someone you want to see again, and how you like in Shadowport.
I want to see George. I think we need some help from George.
Sounds like he got free. So
Yeah.
he's like vacationing
Nice.
somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, George is just like over in like the opposite side of the empire. He is on a behemoth leaving.
George is in Shadowport.
Oh, good.
Poor bastard.
Okay.
Johnny just comes up from behind. We need your help. Your dog has gotten loose.
George he's like the most long-suffering sigh. Oh god. Okay. The viewers don't know who George is. Let's see. Yeah, something I liked about Shadowport. I enjoy all of the scams. I feel like Shadowport is one of the places, like, I think it has some of the most, like, immediate character of any of the places we've been. And that was cool. Something I want to see again. I am excited that apparently we get multiple sessions with Patches. And I also like, I feel like we got really good service in that bar before the magic happened.
Frankly,
I
appreciated
agree.
that.
They were really
I
prompt
agree.
on the responding to the breakout thing too. Just really attentive bar, really good
Yeah.
staff.
frankly,
Yeah.
that was probably the best bar we've ever been to.
I
Really good
wish we could go
theming
there
too.
again.
I liked the claw beak bar thing countertop.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's obvious that Shadowport takes hospitality very seriously.
The
I
only major
appreciate
flaw is that you walk right through where all the drinks are to get to the other place.
Yeah, but nobody yelled at us for that either. Like, they were aware that this was a thing, and they just kind of rolled with it.
I mean, Ash went the other way around. Most people take, which was walking along secret platforms along the water.
Well, then I guess they don't get, like, free beer.
Pow.
I've been digging Shadowport. I especially love the conflicting nature of the laws, along with the fact that everyone here just accepts that crime just happens.
Well, it's not crime if it's legal, right?
Well, it's still illegal, but if you do it the right way, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that aspect. That's a fun aspect.
I really want to give you a way to steal things without going against your code as a legislator.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that turns out. And
yeah, you gave us a way to do that. We went and we stole a dog. Like,
You didn't leave the calling card. That was your mistake. I told you that.
but Leanne hasn't designed her calling card yet. Ugh. I like seeing Johnny again. I'm glad to have a bit of time with him, I guess.
Yeah, as a tangent to that, I really appreciate it. There was a solid 20 minutes. You guys just talked amongst yourself, and I got to go type as NPCs and stuff with a different side
you
conversation.
got to ERP with Seb.
Yeah.
I had fun. I'm not upset about it.
Max,
You and Toon are closer now. than you
Max,
were
take us
before.
home.
Yeah, I liked seeing Johnny. I think it'll be fun to kind of work with the. It'll be really interesting seeing Patch's kit again with an actual stealthy rob, with all the crazy things that could go wrong or just randomly happen. I think that'll be fun. And then yeah, in general, I always enjoy the bar and tavern scenes that we have, just because I don't know. Lucian goes back to his normal self when he's in those types of things, which may or may not be good.
All right, it was certainly an unexpected session, but I thought it was a lot of good role play. I thought there was a lot of fun to be had. There's certainly more NPCs and such. I really like that I'm pulling from a written adventure and then adding on is that they gave a lot of depth to the characters and the world and such, and all these connections and hooks, and no particular person knows everything. It's always a broker leads you to an info person who connects you to other people. It's all about putting in the legwork. I like Shadowport. It's fun so far. I'm looking forward to the prison break, I guess. I don't know. Otherwise, campaign over. All the main characters have been arrested for perpetuity.
I mean, we still got
What do you
Lucian.
mean
We're gonna
all?
round up a new batch. He's got Johnny.
Well, I'm presuming that if said prison break fails, those characters are also in jail.
Yeah, well, you forget. Johnny's very slippery.
Now, of course, that all presumes I don't just gobble up all of Shadowport with the Stone Thief to bring the campaign back that direction. That's what I like about the Stone Thief. It doesn't really matter where you guys go with this campaign. You all get arrested, I'll just eat the jail.
Is that a chapter? Just eating a building? How to eat a building?
How to eat a building by the Stone
How to
Thief.
eat a city?
Just one.
All right, good session, everyone. See you again next week.